Hey guys, Hot Nuts here from Click and Clack Gaming, and before the video starts, I just wanted to first off apologize that I wasn't able to get a video out last week. Things have been getting really busy with school and as well as high school bowling going on. Last week in total we had 4 matches, and so it got cram packed into my schedule, and I'm still catching up with schoolwork. Anyways, I wanted to give you guys an apology for that, and give you a short summary of what you're about to see. As you can tell by the title, this is a Division beta kind of Q&A / review. Me and Mighty sat down with one of our friends, Warlike124, who was able to get into the Division beta and has also pre-ordered the game itself, and we basically just talked to him about what he thought about the game. With that being said, guys, I hope you enjoy the video. Have a good day.
It's gonna be Praise Abba.
Alright guys, this is Hot Nuts here from Click and Clack Gaming, joined by Mighty Thirsty and screen name Warlike124.
Hello.
I'm gonna put links in the description for your Twitch, so
Okay, I mean I don't stream often, but when I'll give
whatever.
updates, yeah.
Shut up.
Don't worry, guys, there's 123 other Warlikes, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. But unlike me and Mighty, Warlike here actually got into the beta for the Division, so I forced him over here, and I'm gonna put him into slavery.
Force me against my will. How
Right.
dare you?
Right after I ask him some questions about the beta. So here we go.
I'll just be here.
Yeah. He's just here for no good reason. So my first couple questions are like really simple.
Okay.
So what system do you play on?
Well, I play on the Xbox One.
Okay.
Shut up.
And then I just wanted to see how much of the beta have you played? And then,
How long I played as much to where I got to the max level and got pretty much the best gear, and then it kind of died down from there.
okay. So how many hours did you put in?
At least 10. I don't
10. Okay. So I because I know you personally, I was just gonna ask you, coming from your like Destiny background, are there any things about the Division that you think are similar?
Besides, like, just the whole aspect of forming a fire team and just moving through, that's pretty much it. It's just having team members with you.
And have you watched any video
Yeah, I've
gameplay?
seen some gameplay.
Okay. And then my next question was, what makes this game stand out?
The fact that if you're in the dark zone, you can choose whether the PvP or not.
Okay.
Like, it's not you go into a matchmaking, it's just you weren't walking around and then there's some rogue players or just some other players there, and then you can either turn around and get shot at and then immediately you're engaged in PvP, and you got either choose to survive and all that, or just run, and there's good tactics for running and lots of cover.
Well, they usually say choose to die.
Or choose to die.
I mean,
Yeah,
you can
that one
choose
too.
that too, but
Roll over!
if you choose to die, you actually lose currency, keys, and XP in the dark zone. So, say if you die so many times that you have high level gear, you might not be able to use it anymore.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And then with that, there are like chests that you can get in there that
Yeah.
actually have drops.
It kind of depends on, I think, like the contaminated area. Like, you have to have a mask, and it has to have a certain filter level in order for you to go into the contaminated area. Otherwise, it'll end up damaging you. But in the beta, it was all the same level, and
See, I
literally,
didn't even know that.
yeah, it was like all like the same contaminated level. So literally, you can get anywhere with any mask, but you couldn't really find any loot. Like, you'd find a big crate that you think you could open, and I've heard people tell me that, yeah, you can open things up with these keys. And I'm like, really? Because I haven't been able to do squat with my keys, and I've just dropped all the pretty
So you
much.
can't put a paper towel around your face and go into like a smoky area.
Damn it!
You gotta get like a military grade mask.
Pretty much. Or
See-
just like those things they wear in Japan.
And that would be the one thing that people would leave behind as paper towels. So you'd have an abundant supply.
Yeah, I could just 3 wraps, level 3.
Yeah,
4
boom,
wraps,
done.
level 4.
Next
10 wraps.
next question was, are there any things you'd like to add in, like to see added?
Much more of the Dark Zone area and more weapon variants.
Which
I
is
know-
coming.
Yeah,
right?
and I did get the Gold Edition version, so I'll be getting the DLCs, so I'll be able to see the new things that will come out soon, which I'm really excited for because it's pretty fun. Even though in the beta it was like a bare minimum square area of the Dark
Mhm.
Zone, but it was still a lot to explore.
Yeah. How did you think the game felt overall, and what kind of like gun feel, I guess, is what I was trying to go for? Is it
Gunplay?
similar to gunplay? Yes.
Okay,
Thank you.
kind of the gunplay is sort of like kind of like Gears. You kind of want to like burst
Gears
your
of
weapon.
War, yeah.
Because if you just keep firing, your crosshairs will spread out and you can't hit your target as much.
Is the
usually
is the recoil pretty good?
Yeah, on some variants of guns, like if you get a DMR, the kick is pretty hard. So, but they are really hard-hitting weapons. So if you're engaging at like a far distance, it's good to go with the DMR. But for me, I went like an assault rifle and a shotgun for like the PvP aspect, because you get people that can just pin you down, but if you keep moving and then push up with them on a shotgun, you could just drop them.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, see, when I play Gears of War, I just go around chainsawing enemies. Because I can't burst fire like that, no. Yeah, and of course you would run with a shotgun in Destiny Square.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just like what happened in Battlefield. That one guy.
Mighty's the balls deep scrub here.
Yeah.
Gotta get in there. Do you yourself have any concerns for the game?
My concern is that if you go up against players that just that have like really high level gear, you can easily get one-shotted. Like throughout the beta, there's dudes that can find like a DMR that can have like really good stability and a high rate of fire, and they could just rush you as hard with a shotgun and just drop you in 2 shots.
So, you just have concerns about the PvP aspect? That's it?
Yeah, pretty much, because like you just mind your own business, and then bam, you're just done. And you got like major loot on you.
So in PvP, is everyone in? Are they all in the same level area, or is it just you can go up against a level 10 and a level 4 like in the same area?
It really depends on your gear. It doesn't matter on your level. So if you have like if you like the gears going from like, I would put this as rare, superior, and high end. High end is the best kind of gear you can get, which like you can buy from vendors that are actually, there's safe rooms in the Dark Zone.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy those high end materials and weaponry, and then just use them. And they are not contaminated, so you can just buy them and use them.
With that being said, does like each safe room that you go into, do they have different weapons, or is it all the same?
In the beta, there was only one safe room, and they had 2 high-end weapons, which is an assault rifle and a shotgun. And I heard on the first day of the beta, the shotgun could 2-shot you at DMR range.
Oh wow.
So, yeah.
But there will be more safe rooms probably in the main game.
Oh yeah, I hope so.
And what were the timers on them?
The timers?
Yeah, like the rotation.
For restock.
Yeah.
I don't think there was any in the beta, because
really?
like I would just go to the same dude and he still had the same kind of tiers of weapons.
It's not entirely Destiny.
I know a lot of people were complaining about the going rogue aspect.
Oh yeah.
Did you not like that?
My only problem with it is like if you're engaging rogues and then you just got some random players that run in your fire, and you
shoot them.
you hit them, you'll go rogue. But like for 20 seconds, you'll like it goes. If you start hurting an agent, you'll go rogue, and you have 20 seconds. And if you kill him or make him go down, you'll get like a bar, and it'll go to 80 seconds. And then the more players you kill, then of course your higher rogue status goes until you get to a level 5, which is a huntsman, and you are a prime target for major Dark Zone credits, which are really easy to get and easy to lose. So going rogue and killing players and then surviving as a rogue will give you major amounts of credits. But going as a rogue and killing multiple players and dying, you'll still have a benefit, but you'll still lose XP and credits.
So what would you have them change about the rogue aspect if you had your way?
I don't know really. I think it works mostly into other people's favor because if you do engage and accidentally hurt people that you didn't mean to, I mean it's free credits for them because you're rogue, so they can easily just kill you and take your credits.
Well, I know like a lot of people that went rogue and then they're trying to get it off them, but then other people engage them first, and in order for them to like, you know, not die, they have
Yeah.
to engage and kill.
Yeah.
Would you have that changed? Like if that person engages you first, you don't stack on your
Actually,
timer that you have?
no, that doesn't change anything because if you're rogue and a non-rogue is attacking you, he has like the authority from the agency to kill you basically
Mm-hmm.
because you're a rogue agent.
You kind of already
Okay.
screwed up already, so if
Yeah.
you're gonna kill someone and then try to run away, then you might as well. Then you're just gonna end up killing people anyway.
There is
Yeah,
a tactic for
that's
running,
true.
and it's called nade running, and it's
Yeah,
it's,
I've seen people do that.
yeah, you just whip out a grenade and you just
run
you just take off. You're
run
like
your rear
2
end
times
off.
faster if you hold out your primary.
My other question was, do you think this game is going to turn into another Destiny? And by that I meant by lack of content.
I don't know. I don't know what they have planned for the DLC because I know like with Destiny's aspect, when it first came out, you're like, oh my god, there's so much more to do. But like the more you do it, like if you just continuously
It's just
play it,
repetitive.
yeah, it's nothing new. Then you'll get bored.
You're gonna say something. What were you gonna say?
Well, my thing is that the DLCs that they had, like they were like, okay, we have 2 DLCs and they're gonna come out, blah blah blah. And then those 2 came out and they're like, oh hey, we got another DLC that's coming out and it's gonna be like $40.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah, and I know a lot of people have said that unlike Activision, Ubisoft isn't gonna be, you know, money grabbers.
yeah.
And so like I've heard that their first 2 DLCs are gonna be free. Maybe, I don't know.
I'm getting them for free because I freaking paid $100
Yeah, you
for that
did.
crap.
Well, you already paid for them, so.
yeah.
Which was one of the things, because I bought the season pass with Destiny, and yet I still had to buy the 3rd DLC
Yeah.
that they
That was really stupid.
pulled out of their ass.
Yeah, for those people that don't know, when you bought the season pass for Destiny when it first came out, you got the first 2 DLCs, which was what, Dark Below and
House of Wolves.
House of Wolves, which were very, very small compared to the newest one, Taken King. It was pretty bad. And then last question was, overall, what's your opinion of the game thus far?
Well, it's very fun. That's like the main aspect of it. It's very fun and
No shit.
main.
That's what a game does.
The main priority is you don't want to be alone in the dark zone, especially if you have like your contaminated loot on you and you just walk by a group of 4 players. They could just pick you off and then split it off between them.
So you don't want people to take your candy, and you don't want to accept candy from other people while you're in the dark zone. Is that right?
It sounds like to me a lot of the game is going to be based around the dark zone.
Yeah, like through the beta it was just like one campaign mission, and then it's like, okay, now you did this, now go to the dark zone. I was like, okay, I guess I'll go do that.
I just hope the end game is really good for this game. That's all I'm kind of worried about.
I think if they make it so that you have missions to do in the dark zone,
That
So
would
it-
be cool.
like rather than all of the missions in the PvE area, you also have really really high-end stuff in the PvP area. But then if you go and do that, someone else can either take it or they can wait for you, and as soon as you finish it, they can go and pick you off. So you wanna A, have a group with you, and B, you wanna be on your guard when you're out there
Oh,
doing
yeah.
these. Like maybe there's the military has dropped a bunch of supplies, or there's a bunch of supplies left, and they have a bunch of guns or stuff for the.
That
so
would be
they-
awesome.
And they have to do the base building part of the
Yeah.
aspect, so that you have to do maybe story missions in that PvP area.
Mhm.
That would be cool. Like, what they have kind of like that is like they have like veterans, which are lower tiers than elites, and elites they do high mech, like a lot of damage, but they drop rare loot.
Mhm.
So like an aspect of like a dark blue when you see them. And in the dark zone, actually, if you kill elites or veterans, everyone will see the drop. So So pretty much, if you kill elites, you kind of want to run up there and see what it is first. Otherwise, people just run up, take it, and then run away. That's like I've had that happen to me.
I even thought, cause I come from Destiny background too, but I even thought it'd be super cool for them to do some kind of raid format, mode. I don't know how they would do that, but it'd be really cool to see the input.
Well, I know that they have those missions where at the very end you have the big boss and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think if they did that, but you had to go, clear this building, and then you have to chase him down into another building, and it just keeps getting harder and harder until at the very end you're at,
In a way, it's kind of like a Destiny strike. The missions. I've heard a lot of people have said that they think it's that way because you go through these, scenarios, and then by the end you get to a main boss who's kind of a bullet sponge.
Yeah, like the first mission, if you do it on the hard difficulty, the better the loot, but the harder, like I was fighting non-stop elites, and yeah, they kind of kicked my ass there for a second, and then I got help, and then we went through, and I actually got way better gun than my Scar H, so I went ahead and picked that up.
You have anything else to add?
Well, I haven't seen a whole lot, but I think another thing that they're gonna have to look at is the base building aspect, because if it's there just for the storyline, then people who want to do PvP aren't gonna even bother with it.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think what they're gonna have to have that base building work for the PvE, the PvP, and the storyline, so that you want to do that and you want to upgrade it. And you want to go into the PvP zone maybe to get supplies or something like that.
And you were only limited to like 3 or 4 skills in the beta, right?
Yeah, there was. You were only limited to 4 skills, and that was the sticky grenade, the riot shield, and pulse. And then if you did the campaign mission, you would unlock healing, which was like the grenade thing. But like what you're saying is that actually you kind of need your base of operations, because like those events I was doing during my stream, there was like a green one and a blue one. Those were for like security and then medical. And if you do those, you get medical points and security points, and you use those points and go into the wings and upgrade your stuff, the wings, and that goes into your inventory, and you can upgrade your skills. So you unlock skills, and then you can add on to those skills like what they do.
And you can mix and match through your different skill trees, right?
Yeah, you can basically be anything. I thought
Awesome.
like when the game was coming out, like you can pick this class, and
then you're gonna
stuck
be
with
forced to
those.
do something. Yeah.
No, but when I saw like you could do anything you wanted, I was like, oh wow, okay, this changes a whole different way I want to play it.
Yeah.
Because I thought like mostly I was gonna be far back with the healing unit and pulse, but no, I'm running around with the healing unit and sticky bomb, because that thing is really useful for aspects of being able to throw 2 nades, and then having a healing unit and med kits. It really helps for like when you're either running or engaging. So I like it for healing unit. You just basically heal, and if you're still getting hit a med kit, and then you got guys that are sitting far back, just toss a nade and then shoot a nade at them, and then they both blow up. And
Hello,
then
everyone. This is
actually the
Ryan
aspect
Bernard,
of
game
that
director
is
on
that
Tom
extractions,
Clancy's The
if
Division.
people have that,
Today we're
they
very
can easily,
excited
when
to
you're
give
putting
you
your
this
gear on, they
exclusive
could throw one
walkthrough.
nade and
We're gonna
shoot
follow
it.
a team
I
and
saw
then
a
they
lot of
down
people
you
do that in
instantly.
streams. Yeah.
So here we have a group of 3
One thing
agents,
I also was
Ryan,
gonna
Logan, and
ask
Bronson,
was
and we're going to be following them as they enter this
you
very
did get to
dangerous area in
build
search
on
of
your
some
base of
awesome
operations in
Yeah.
the beta, right?
Ryan is,
I was
set
gonna
up as
ask if
healer for
there,
the group, so he's got
because
some
one of the
hard
things
skills
I
with pulse
always
and
love to
healing
do
grenade.
is make
Megan,
progress, but then
is
be able to
DPS, so she's got the seeker
see
mine
that
and
progress that
sticky
you've
bomb
made,
loaded
and
up,
was it like a
and Bronson's gonna
substantial
be taking the brunt of the
progress
punishment,
in the
so he's got
base?
pulse as well, and the turret,
Like
so
at
he can,
most I got the
keep attention
medical
of the
unit
enemies
to
during
20%,
firefight.
and the other 2 was not
After the virus
available in the
broke out,
beta.
the Dark Zone was
That kind of
originally
lacked,
set up as a
because it would have
quarantine
been
zone in
nice
the
to have
middle of
like the
Manhattan
other
to
skills
contain the
that you
sick,
could see how
but
they
things
work.
rapidly went out of control,
But
and there was a massive blackout,
yeah,
and
you
the
could see
military
like the
had to
rooms
evacuate.
change and all that, and
They
it
had
tells
to
you
leave
your
their most
percentage of
powerful
how
gear and weapons
close you are to
inside the
upgrading
Dark
that wing.
So this loot is extremely valuable.
From what I
to
saw in
you
the
as a player.
trailer, it's sort of like
But
you
this also
see
means that it's
the
the most
clutter
dangerous
go
place in the
away and you
game.
see more
This
people and
loot
things like
attracts a
that
lot
as you
of
upgrade
attention,
it. So
including
I
other
think that'll
real
be the more
players.
visual way to
The
see
See,
it.
Dark Zone is
I
a
even thought
multiplayer
that would have been
gameplay
really
station
cool to
on
be
World,
implemented
which you
into
can
like
seamlessly
Destiny.
enter
If
without
they would have done that
leaving
further
the
along down in the
Outside
campaign
of the
as you're,
dark zone, you can
you
play
know,
in teams of
defeating
up to
your
4. But
darkness
once
or
inside,
whatever,
you can decide to
you see
collaborate with
progress
other
in the,
agents
you know,
or
tower.
betray them,
It's
kill
no
them, and
longer
take
like
their loot.
gloomy and
As we climb the wall
whatever.
to enter, you can see
Anyways,
the
so
light starts
so
to cut
you
out.
liked the
Because
game? It
Oh,
was
yeah.
good.
inside the
Yeah,
dark
it
zone,
was
we
really
lose our
fun,
connection to
and
the
I can't
outside
wait for the
world.
full thing to come
And
out
this area
because
is highly
there'll be
contaminated,
so much more
so
to
we
do.
can see the
Yeah.
players
I
put
think
on their
another
masks
thing they're gonna have
protect
to look
themselves
at
from the virus,
is
and then they're set to go.
buildings. You have to be. You got to be at least be able to get inside of other places because if the whole game is just
Yeah.
traveling along the streets, it's gonna.
Oh
get,
yeah.
It's just gonna
Oh,
get repetitive.
Hey, did you hear about if you close like all the doors in the cars, you get some kind of special loot. Get some special loot, guys.
That's a lie.
Yeah, if you go.
I was watching like a stream last night. I'm like, if that is real, that would take for freaking ever.
You know what the best part is as soon as you like leave the area, the doors pop back open.
No, I don't think it does.
Yeah, it's just some random criminal that goes around opening doors.
Opening them.
Runs down all the streets.
Okay, so I was actually thinking once the base game comes out, and it's been out for a couple weeks, we could do this again and have you come over and we could talk about it again.
Oh, yeah.
That way, you know, we have more more to talk about.
One thing I'm really looking forward to is being able to play with friends mostly because just that small portion, I already like I haven't memorized now, but once the rest of it comes out, I'll be like, okay, now I want to go here and there, and then here. Oh crap! Run, rogues.
Yeah, it looks to me like the team aspect is gonna be really, really fun.
Ooh, can I say one more thing?
Yeah,
no.
go ahead.
Uh,
No, you can't. In the video.
When you're people that go rogue, like throughout the beta, there's like through like the red section it was cut off, like you couldn't go to. It didn't necessarily have a wall. It was just like more of like a barrier, like Battlefield-esque, where you go out there.
And you die in 10 seconds.
Well, actually, for that, people would go rogue on purpose, and I'm glad this won't be in the full game, but this was in the beta, and it was a big problem. People would go rogue, and then just wait there at like the red lines, and have people come up, and then they would just keep killing people until they got to like Huntsman, and then they would run out there, and they had like 10 seconds, but they would hide, and then they would get teleported into the safe room with their rogue still on. So they would stay there, and it's a safe area, so they just stay there until the rogue goes away, and then they get their credits for it.
Ubisoft, fix that shit.
Yeah, it was a major problem, and I try to chase people down from that, and then I'm just like, you fucking pussies.
I think pretty much they're gonna have to surround the whole dark area and PvE.
Barriers.
Well, it's all
Barbed
surrounded by a wall,
wire
too.
everywhere.
Walls! Donald Trump, the video game!
They can just make sticker fields everywhere. And then make all the agents wear flip-flops.
You know, maybe
Go through 'em.
the outbreak is because of what Trump did in New York.
That would be terrible though. Agents wearing flip-flops, you would be able to sneak around. You hear, he's right here, guys.
Wait, do you hear that?
So he's gonna need to top himself off.
Got him!
Sounded like a horse.
Alright, we got any more to say? We can end it.
I think that's pretty much it about like the main aspect of it. Until like the actual game comes out, I would pretty much not have anything else to talk about it.
Alright,
Bugs.
cool.
What kind of bugs have you seen?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
bugs.
see?
Bugs.
Any
Tell
skeeters?
us. I've heard there's floating signs. No, legit.
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 I haven't seen any of those, but what I have seen, and I did like I screenshot it. There would be a dude that would have like his gun. It would just fly around his body, and then he would shoot. Actually, my friend he was holding nothing, but he was shooting a shotgun. And it was on his back, so he was shooting himself in the ass with a shotgun. I'm like, you're shooting yourself, man. Stop it. And then he would be like this. He would aim down, and then like do that, and then the shell would go flying up in the sky. And then there's apparently a glitch if you get done with a nade running and you do like the jumping jacks, you won't move your arms, you'll just move your legs and you're holding a grenade. And my friend said he saw that, but I didn't see, I was moving my arms. And then Like another one
Oh,
would
here we
be
see that the extracting team actually got the
freaking
jump on our
jumping off a
field,
ledge and
Bronson's
then
been quickly down.
not taking any
And
fall
since they
damage.
engaged
Yeah, I've heard that happen a
they
lot.
have now been flagged as
Before I
rogue,
forget,
which puts a
if you
big
guys want to see a
bounty on the
really
back
funny
of
video,
the
I'm gonna leave the
Silver
link in the
King.
description.
Luckily,
But
Bronson
they're,
was able to
have you
get
guys
back
heard of
to
King
our group, and
King
we were able to
Gothalion?
quickly revive him and get him
No.
back up into
He
the
did a
fight.
really, really
Now
funny
we've got some
division video.
PvP
I'll
chaos
put the
happening.
link in the description.
Oh, I just
It's
wanted
awesome.
to note that from the videos I've seen, the AI looks semi-retarded.
Oh.
When they're running around. Like they're just running around with their pistols, just like aiming at whatever, and just.
Well, I've heard,
Bust a cap.
I've heard the hard, the hard mode on the mission or whatever was very difficult.
Yeah, because I think it's like doubled the enemies.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay, well guys, that's about all we have for today. If you guys enjoyed, please do leave a like, comment down below just what you thought of the video, and subscribe for more.
I wonder if mental disability is a side effect of the virus.
Contaminated.
Do you want to do the sign off now?
Oh,
Maybe
I-
that should be the sign off.
Yeah, that'll
Let's
be.
just go dead quiet. We'll play cricket noise right now.
All the for themselves.